This
In time.
conference will now be recorded.
So now I'll just click it here. I'll press Control and colon on your keyboard. So that is the shortcut key to enter the current date. And to enter the current, yes ma'am?
Can you explain the percentage part?
Yeah. So percentage part, see when I'm entering the values 10, 20, 30. Okay. Here it is taking it directly. So now imagine here in this range, I'll apply the border. In this range, I wanted to enter the date. Oh, sorry, percentage. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Isn't it? So now I wanted to apply the percentage to this. So if I select the range, so whatever you wanted to implement, so implementation will be applied only on the selected range. So the numbers I have entered, now I will click on percentage. So see how the percentage is getting entered. So for that, what we have to do is, so I know that in this particular cell, I need to enter the percentage value. So I'll select the empty range, cell range only. I'll click on percentage. Now when I enter the value, it will automatically take it as 10, 20, 30 percentage in the percentage format. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So this one fractions, under this we have the fraction also. So fractions will be done only on the decimal places. So if I'm giving the decimal 0.6, so I wanted to convert this one into a fraction. I'll select the drop down from the number group fraction. So like this. So without the decimal, if I give the value, see without the decimal point, if I'm giving the value, I click on fractions. So it will not apply. Okay. So with the decimal point, if you give, it will apply the fractions.
Ma'am, what is the shortcut key for the day and date?
So for date, it is Control colon.
Ma'am, if I press that control colon, I'm getting the current time, but not the date and day.
Control Shift colon is for time. See here, I am pressing Control colon. Date is coming. I will press Control Shift and colon. Time is coming.
But for me, in the both the cases, I'm getting only the time, ma'am.
Not the date.
No, ma'am. I'm pressing Control Shift colon. I'm getting the date. If I press Control and colon, I'm getting the date again. I mean time again.
What about the others? Are you girls able to get the current date and time using the shortcut key?
Yes, ma'am. I am able to
Yes,
get
ma'am.
that.
Right. So almost everyone are getting the current date and time using the shortcut keys, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So maybe there must be some setup problem, setup issue must be there, because this is the shortcut key and you can see, no, I'm just applying it and all of your other friends are also they are able to do it.
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Now you are getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. So understood with this? Yeah, ma.
Ma'am, can you show how to use wrap text once?
Wrap text. Okay, see here, I'm just typing the text over here. NICT Computer Education, Jayanagar, Bangalore. Okay, so now when you see that text, it is getting expanded. It is getting continued to the other cells also. But I wanted this in particular cells only. That cells will be this one. Okay, so I wanted to put this data in this particular cell range only. So I'll select the cell range and I'll click on wrap text. So wrap text, see, it is applied. It has been put it in one cell.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, let's go for the notes, whatever I have shared. You understood with this? Number group, you people understood, right? So scientific, yesterday
Yes,
only I
ma'am.
have told what is scientific. Yesterday we had discussed about scientific value. Do you people remember?
Yes, ma'am. It shows the number in the scientific format.
Yes, when you are giving more than the what actual this one list of this one numbers it is given, the amount of details what you can enter. Like one cell has the capacity to store 9 digit in it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the capacity it can store. Okay, the maximum number of characters in a normal cell. So when I'm giving it more than that, so I'm giving 12 digits. Now when I press enter, you can see it is converting it into scientific value. But here in formula bar, you can see what is the number that I have entered. So in order to change this scientific value to normal number, I'll take my cursor to that cell. I'll go to number. So it will come along with the decimal value. I'll just remove the decimal. So like this I can enter. Got it? Got it, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
So next we are coming to characteristics of cells. So characteristic of cells means when I'm entering the data. So whatever the details, whatever I'm entering, that is called as a data. Okay. So when I'm entering the data into my system, so how the things are being taken. So when I'm entering the text example. So I'll give you the time to try it out. So first everyone observe here, listen to the class, then I'll give the time, you can practice it. So now imagine I'm entering the text over here, A, B, C. So you can see where the text have been aligned, it is left aligned. Okay. Now if I enter number 1, 2, 3, see the numbers are right aligned. So when I'm looking, this is my left align, this is my right align. So Excel has its way to accept the data. So when you are entering the text related data, the data will be taken on the left hand side. When you are entering the numerical data, the data will be entered on your right hand side. So these are true or false. So these are the logical things. So when I'm entering when I'm applying the formulas, usually I wanted to check whether my conditions are being matching or not. So when it is matching, it will show it as true. When it is not matching, it will show it as false. Okay. So now in the normal way, I'm entering the text. See, I'm entering it in a normal way. That is small letters only. But once I press enter, Excel automatically converts that logical testing into capitalized, that true. So what I entered was in small letters, but Excel, once it is converting, it will make it center aligned and it will be capitalized. I'll show it for false also. Please observe. False. It is in small letter. So once I press enter, it will be capitalized and it will be center aligned. Okay. So if there is any error from my formula, so yesterday as I told, is equal to NICT. When I'm giving this, you can see in the formula bar, it is showing like this. But there is no such formula or function by the name NICT. So when I'm giving is equal to means Excel understand that there is a function or formula going to be implemented there. But when I'm giving something which Excel doesn't understand, it will give it as an error. Okay. So error from formula means this is what it is. So you people can try.
Yes, ma'am.
Done?
Ma'am, just trying the last two false
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. Do it, do it.
how do we create the text number true or false?
Which one?
The
This
white
one?
color one.
This text.
Yes, ma'am. Text number true, false. Like, how do we do that and implement it on the yellow color box?
No. These are the questions what it is given. This is blank cells what are given. You have downloaded the notes, right?
Yes, ma'am. I have to do it from the notes, right?
Yes. You have to do it from the notes only. The password for that notes is 0058. Open it. The same thing you can open and you can try it out. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. I was trying on the new Excel sheet. That is why I asked.
Okay, it will take too much of time. That is why I have shared the notes.
Okay, ma'am. Sure.
If you want me to show, I will show how the formatting has been done. You want me to show that?
Yes, ma'am. It would be helpful.
Yeah. See here, the same way I wanted to do it. So here when I click, this is merge and center. You can see what I have done it. So here I'll select the cells. So it is two cells which have been taken. So I'll just increase the size of the cell like this. Then I'll merge this two. I'll click on merge and center. So now I will change the color. So yesterday I have told how to apply the color to the cell. So here in the font table, font group, you have this option called cell fill color. So here I'll come and I'll select the color. Okay, so here I have 5 cells. So 5, this side 5, this side 5 have 10 cells. So I'll select this and I'll click on the borders. So all borders when I do, the borders are done over here. Okay. So now I wanted to apply the text fill color for this side. So I'll select this and I'll go to fill color and I'll select yellow color. So your formatting is done. So inside this, if you click here and if you enter the text, it will accept list of what you can do, what can go in a cell. Okay, so in order to increase the size, I'll select the cell and here I have the grow font. So how big you wanted it, you can do it. So entering the text, I think you won't find it difficult. You people got it?
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay, you can try with this formatting how I have tried.
Okay, ma'am, I'll try.
Yeah. Done? Who is this girl Tanisha who is leaving the session and again coming back?
Oh, ma'am, I'm having some network issues.
Sorry?
I'm
Is it
having some network
Tanisha?
issues.
Is it Tanisha?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Done with this, girls?
Ma'am, 2 minutes.
Yeah. Done, ma? Girls?
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay, so people understood, right? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next we are coming to editing the data. So when we are editing the data, so when we wanted to override or editing the cell content, so when I wanted to enter the data, so I'll be double clicking on the cell. You can see a particular line is coming. What is that line name? Yesterday I told you people what it is. It is an I-beam cursor, which means your cell is into edit mode where you can enter the values in it. Okay. So now I wanted to enter the data Monday. Okay. So this is one way of writing. And if I wanted to overwrite it, so I can select it and I'll just start typing the other thing what I wanted it. Okay. So for this, you can use the undo and redo also. So for undo and redo, here I have given the shortcut keys. Okay. So if I wanted to bring the cell into an edit mode, so shortcut key is F2. So if you are using the laptop, you should press F2 along with Fn. First press Fn and then press F2. Because these are called as functional keys, and without the support of Fn key, F2 functional keys won't perform. If it is desktop, directly you can press F2.
Ma'am, can you please repeat?
So now when I click, you cannot see this I-beam cursor, isn't it? So in order to get that cell into an edit mode, I'll press F2 key. F2 key, so you will get the I-beam cursor where you can enter the data. Okay, now I wanted to overwrite it. So I'll select it. I will not delete or do anything. I'll just select it and I'll type whatever I wanted. Okay, so if I wanted to make the changes, so I wanted Monday only, I'll press Control Z. So Control Z, it will take me back. Okay, Control Y, redo. Control Z is to undo, Control Y is to redo. And if I wanted to find for any particular value, just imagine in this range, I am looking for some data. So I'll select this and here I've given the shortcut key Control F. So if I press Control F, I'll get the find and replace window. Okay, so now here what I wanted to find. So I wanted to find the letter, the data which is having THU in it. I'll click on find all. So it will show where is the data is. So here it is. Okay. So if I wanted to replace, so replace that particular data, Thursday to Monday, I wanted to replace it. So I click on replace, find what. So what I wanted to find, I wanted to find Thursday and replace it with Monday. Okay, so replace all wherever in my sheet or the selected range, wherever Thursday is there, it will remove that and it will replace it with Monday. Only replacements at one point only, any one single thing, it will make the replacement. Okay, so I click on replace, see it got replaced.
What is the shortcut key we have to press to get that find and replace and that?
Control F, here it is given. Control F. Control F. So if I press Control H, it will take me to replace. Control H, I'll press. So you can see it is taking me to replace point. Done? So now I wanted, see here, I will make few, this one cells blank. Okay. So now I will go, I'll press Control G. So Control G, it will take me to go to. So here I'll go to special. So special, I wanted to check for the blank cells. Where are the blanks? So okay. See, to show where and all the blanks are there. I'll select the range. On that range only I wanted to implement it. So I'll select the range and I'll click on go to special. I wanted to see where are the blank cells are. Okay, see, it will highlight and show this are there. These are the blank cells that are there.
Go to thing one.
You want me to show it once again?
Go to alone.
Sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
So first select the range.
To one alone.
So cells I have kept it blank. Okay, I have deleted those things. I'll select the range. Then I'll press Control G. I repeat, select the range, press Control G. It will take you to go to. Then click special. So under special, I'm looking for blanks. So I'll select blanks and I'll click on OK. So wherever the blanks are there, it will highlight and it shows. So here are the blank cells. Done?
Ma'am, why do we do this?
So in order to check out, means I wanted to check for any values or formulas or something. So I'll press Control G, go to. When I go to this, this one special, you can see if I'm looking for any comments, if I'm looking for any formulas, if I'm looking for the blank cell. So here the range is small, so you can easily tell that there are two blank cells. So just imagine if your data is very huge data range you have. So in that, if you wanted to search for the blank cells, will it be easy? No. So that time I'll be using this go to option where it will make the search easy. Got it, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You people tried?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shall we go to the next sheet?
Excuse
Yes,
me, ma'am.
Okay. So here we'll
Excuse me,
go.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a question. Ma'am, do we always use the key F2 before typing anything?
F2.
Yeah.
No, it is not like that. If you just go to the cell and double click on it, still you will get into edit mode. So that is a shortcut key.
Okay, ma'am.
So if I just click and I'll start typing, automatically it will start entering the data. It is not mandatory that whenever you are entering the data, you should use F2. F2 is a shortcut key to bring that particular cell into edit mode. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So next we are going for copying and filling. So yesterday we saw how this cut, copy, paste it works, isn't it? So here when I'm entering the data, there are different variations when I'm entering the data. Okay. So how we will be entering it, we will see. So here I have given a small data over here where I have given the names, price and the USD. So when I wanted to copy this data into different ways, how it will be getting copied, we will see. Okay. So here I will select the range first. Please everyone observe here, later you can try it. So select the range, press Ctrl C. So you can see the moving lines which shows the selection has been implemented. So now I wanted to copy the data over here. So I click here and here under the paste I have the paste option. So when I go to paste special, I wanted to copy the original data. So I'll select all, which is by default it is in all only. I'll click on OK. So whatever the data I have copied, as it is, it will copy them. Okay, same as original means I'll be applying this. You want me to show it once again, or you are able to follow it?
Ma'am, explain once again.
See, first I need to select the data. Okay, so this is my data which I wanted to copy and paste. I'll select the range and I'll click on Control C in order to copy. Then where it has to be copied, I wanted it to be copied in this cell. I'll click there and I'll go to paste. So under that you have paste special. So once I click on the paste special, you can see the different options are available. I wanted to copy the entire thing, same as original data. So whatever it is there in the range, the same thing I wanted to copy. So by default, it is in all. I wanted to copy all only. I'll keep it here and I'll click on OK. So the same way it will copy and paste it in the cursor location. Wherever my cursor was there, my active cell was there it will get copied. Now if I wanted to copy only the values, so again I'll select the range, I'll press Ctrl C and I'll go to paste special. So under this, here it is given that only the values I wanted. So here under paste you can see there is values. So I'll select this values. Sorry, first I need to place the cursor. Then go to paste special. Then go to values and click on OK. So it will paste only the values. Now you can see the formatting, whatever I have done, nothing will come. Only the values it will get pasted. So I'll repeat it once again. Select the range, Control C, put the cursor where you wanted to paste. So place the cursor, go to paste special. So here you have the values. I'll select the values under the paste special window and I'll click on OK. So it will copy only the values. Whatever the formatting is done, everything will be removed. So you can see I have applied with the currency symbol, dollar symbol. I have made it bigger and I have applied the cell colors, everything. So everything it will remove and it will apply only the values. It will copy only the values. So now I wanted to copy only the formatting. So for that first I'll select the range. I'll press Ctrl C and here I'll go and select the cell where I wanted to paste it. So I'll go to paste, paste special and here I wanted to copy only the formatting, means the formatting, the colorings what it is done, means the borders and these things. So I'll select formats and I'll click on OK. See, only the formats will be implemented. It will not take the values. So it has given the border and it has given the coloring, cell colorings, this thing. Okay. So if people can try. Done, girls? If you are having any doubt, please do tell.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay. So understood with this? How we will apply the paste special?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone? I'm getting the answer only from one person. What about others?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood,
Everyone
ma'am.
trying it out?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So let us go to the next sheet. So when I wanted to random fill the series, okay. So random fill the series means, so usually when I'm telling Excel that what is the pattern I wanted to follow it. So one I'll type, so I'll just select and drag. So whatever the range I am selecting and dragging, it will implement, it will follow the pattern. So if I'm telling it is 1 and 2, I'll select both the things, both the cells, until wherever my range is, it will apply. Okay. So what if I wanted to enter the numbers from 1 to 500? So manually, if I have to enter means, I have to keep entering like this one by one. So do you think that it is an easy task to enter the numbers like this? Girls?
No, ma'am.
So manually entering, it is a big task for me. So here we have an option how to do the fill series. Okay. So it is called as fill series. So first, so it can be copied in the columns also, like this, or if I wanted it to be copied on the rows. So like this also, till wherever I am dragging it or selecting it, till that it will apply. So it cannot be done in a way like I wanted from 1 to 500 or 1 to 1000 like that. It is difficult. So what I will do is I'll be using the fill option. Okay, it is called as random fill. So I'll just randomly enter one number over here. So I have entered 1 over here. I'll put my cursor in this back to the cell. So first everyone listen, then you can try. So here in this home tab, I have the option called as fill. I'll click on fill and here I have the option called as series. So series, so how I wanted it to be appearing. Either I wanted it to be in the rows. So in the rows it should go, or in the columns it should go. So I wanted it to be on the column side. Okay. So now from what number to what number you wanted. So step value and stop value. The step value is 1. And here I wanted 500. Okay. So I'll click on OK. See, let me see whether it has entered till 500. I'll press Control and down arrow. See, it has entered 1 to 500. I wanted to get back to 1. Control and up arrow. It will take me back here. Got it, girls? You want me to show it once again?
Yes, ma'am.
So here I wanted to fill a series of numbers like from 1 to 500 or 1 to 1000 or 1 to 5000, whatever the range is. Manually, if you are entering, it is not going to work out. So I'll put the number 1 into one cell and I'll get back there. Then I'll go to home tab. Under that I have the editing option. Under that I have fill. So I'll go to this fill and I have the option called as series. So here series will show either I wanted to fill it in the row wise or in the column wise. So row wise it will go like this and column wise it will go vertical. So I wanted it to be filled on column wise. So I will give the step value. Step value is starting from 1. So till where I wanted to give. I wanted to give it till 5000. I'll click on OK. So my value is entered. So if I scroll down, see, it is going on only. So I can use a shortcut key for this. I'll use Control. My cursor should be on the 1. I'll press Control and down arrow. It will take me to the last cell, which is entered, that is 5000. I wanted to come back, control and up arrow. It will take me back to the first one. Please try. So if you wanted it in the rows also, you can do it. I want you people to try it on the rows wise also. That is random fill on the horizontal series.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay. Others?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next sheet will get into random numbers. So random numbers means when I wanted to enter the numbers, usually when I'm giving some example or something, if I have to enter the numbers, so I'll tell that 10, 20, 30 or something like that. So 10, 20, 30, sorry, 30, 40, 50, 60, like this I have to enter. So there are chances that I might be making the mistakes also. So here I wanted to fill this particular range, which is in yellow color. So I wanted to fill this range between the number from 2 to 75. Means it should not include 1 also, and it should not exclude 75 also. So between this number, I wanted the this one has range has to be filled. Okay. So how I am going to apply is there is a function for this. So that is rand between. So I'll be applying that function. So is equal to, so whatever the function or formula you are implementing, you have to start up with is equal to. So rand between. So as I am typing, see, Excel will guide me what formula or function you are trying to implement over there. So it is giving me the suggestion. So I will type rand between, and on your left hand side of your keyboard. So you can see there is escape key and there is a special character, and you have a tab key, caps, shift, control. So there you have this tab option, right? Tab key is there. Just press on it so that it will open with the parenthesis. Parenthesis is nothing but opening the bracket, means what is the criteria you are choosing. Okay, so I need to mention the criteria what I am looking for. So here my criteria is between 2 to 75, means enter the random numbers between 2 to 75. So I will give the random digits, that is 2, 75. Now I need to close the bracket. So in Excel term, it is called as close the parenthesis. So I'll close it and I'll press enter. So now I'll just click it back, and here when I come to the corner, right hand side corner, if you see, you will get a black color cross. So which is called as fill series. Okay. So whatever the thing I am applying it here, this has to be applied on my selection. So till wherever I select and drag, till there it should be applied. I'll select and I will drag till the bottom. And again, I will select and I will drag it on the horizontal way. See, now my data is filled. So can you see anywhere a single digit numbers 1 and 75? So 75 and more. Is there anywhere?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So understood? You want me to explain it once again?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is rand between function what I am using. So I need to first put it in the first cell where I wanted to apply with the function. So I'll start it with is equal to. So I'm using the function called as rand between. RANDBETWEEN. I'll type in. So as I am typing in, Excel will guide you that you are looking up for this particular function. Okay. So now on my left hand side of my keyboard, there is a tab key. So I'll press that tab key in order to open the bracket. So in Excel term, it is called as parenthesis. So parenthesis means where I wanted to tell what is my criteria that I'm looking for. Okay. So here I'll type in 2, 75. So here I have given random number between 2 and 75. So I wanted to enter the numbers between 2 and 75. close the parenthesis, close the bracket, enter. So now I'll click here and I'll go to the right hand side corner where you will see a dark color, black color cross, which is called as fill series. I'll just click it and drag it down. So till wherever you drag, it will fill that series, whatever you have given. And on the vertical basis I have done, now I should fill it on the horizontal way. So I'll take the same, this one only, cursor only, and I will drag it. So I should not leave my cursor. Now once I release my click, you can see it will be filled. So here I have applied with the function, this one. So I want you people to try it out.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay. So here again at the bottom I have given the random number between 25 and 400. So it should be between 25 to 400. You people only try it with the formula. So here you can see what is the formula that I have given, function that is applied. In the formula bar it is showing. So just do it here in the apple where my cursor is being shown.
Yes, ma'am, done.
So everybody understood how to enter the random numbers? Girls, are you feeling tired to try it out? I know you had a long day in your college, after that coming back and again attending the session. That is why I have not given too much of hectic or heavy works also.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, after entering and between, what's the next step?
Sorry?
After
After
entering and yes,
between, what is the step that I need to do, isn't it?
yes,
So see here, I am entering the rand between. So I will press tab. Now here the criteria what I am looking for is between 25 and 400. Okay, I'll close the parenthesis, enter. It has entered the value now. I'll place my cursor here. I'll go to the corner. So right hand side bottom corner. When I take my cursor there, you can see a black color cross. So I'll just click on it and I will drag it till wherever I want. So once this is done, so now here it is done. So again I'll take it to the corner. You'll get this fill series and I will drag it horizontally. So my data is filled. So the numbers, it is between 25 and 400. Girls getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you people are able to do it, right? Done? Or still anyone doing it?
Ma'am, done.
Okay. So can we go to the next sheet? We'll go for formatting. So formatting, I have taught you people over here only. So you can try it out here. So bold. So which key you have to select in order to make the text bold. So click on that and click on bold. So here when you click on bold, the text will become bold. Italic, here in the font group, you have the italic option. Italic. When I wanted to give the underline. So select it and go and click on the underline. So there are two types of underlines. One is single underline, another one is double underline. So I'll select underline. So underline will be done. So now border if I wanted to give. So here we have the border. So I will click on outside border or thick border. So border will be done. So background color means cell color. So I'll select it and here I can go and apply with whatever background color I wanted. So font color means text color. So here I have the font color. I'll go and apply whichever type of font color I wanted. Font size, here you have the size. You can go and increase the size. So here also you have the grow size and shrink the size. Okay. So font 1, font 2. So whichever type of fonting you wanted to apply, you can try it out from here. Font 1 and font 2. Done, Will? So alignments, you can enter the different types of alignments. If you enter the text, where it will be aligned. When you enter the numbers, where it will be aligned. So when you are entering true, false, where it will be aligned. True, false. So date format. So here when I'm giving the date format here, I wanted to change the date format here. So I will apply the date. So here I go. And I wanted it to be date, month and year. So here I'll go to the dialog launcher date format. So date format, how I wanted it to be. So it should be sample, it is shown here. So which format I am looking for? So I wanted it to be month, date, and here. So I can select that and click on OK. So it will be given as it is here in this format. So I'll go to custom. Is everyone observing the date format? What I'm showing, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'll just copy. Okay, Control C, and here I'll make it Control V. Now I wanted to make it into this format. Okay, so I'll click here and I'll go to Dialog Launcher, Custom. So when I come to Custom, so here you can select the date format. I wanted the date first and the month and the year. So here, first I wanted the date, then I'll put the hyphen, then month, hyphen, and the year. And click on OK. See, it will change. So same way, just copy it and I'll paste it here. I'll go to custom. I have go to the dialog launcher, go to custom. So custom, now I wanted the date. So here it is, date, month, and here. Okay, I wanted it to be shown with the point dot. So here it will show what the format, whatever you are given, it will be shown like this. I'll click on OK. So now if I wanted it to be here first, month, then the date, I'll click on the dialog launcher. I'll go to custom and here I will type in what is the format that I wanted. I wanted the year first. That means 2020. The whole year it should show, and it should show the month, and it should show the date. Okay, this is the format I wanted it. So before that, I need to copy. Control C, Control V. Then go to the dialog launcher, go to custom. So I will tell it is the here I wanted 4 times y I'll give dot month dot date, and I'll click on OK. So first here month and the date.
Yes, ma'am.
You understood,
Yes, ma'am.
everyone? We'll go to the next sheet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is flash fill. Flash fill. So here you can see flash fill means when I wanted to apply with one particular pattern. So here, first example, if you see, there is a product code. So there is combination of codes. Like first code, it is like 1000, it is there, and then I have the 3-digit. Then I have alphanumeric. So I wanted to choose one particular pattern. So it can be anything I'm looking for. So if I wanted only this first pattern, that is thousands, what it is given, I wanted to take out from this and it should be shown separately. So I'll type what is the pattern I'm looking for. So first the 4-digit, what it is given, I'm looking for this first 4 digits of all the cells, right? So I have to go there and I'll just press enter, get back, and press Control E. It will take out the pattern that I'm looking for. Want me to show it once again?
Yes, ma'am.
See here, I wanted to take out the first 4 digits, okay, of the product code. So there is first 4 digit, then there is 3 digits, then there is alphanumeric combined. So here I wanted to take out the first 4 digits. So I'll type in the first 4 digits. So what is this first 4 digit that is there? 1000. Okay. So now once I have entered, I'll press enter. It will take me to the next this one cell. I'll go back. I'll press up arrow and I'll go back. Now I'll press Control E. So it will take out this pattern. Now in this, I wanted to take out the this one last 3 digits of this numbers. Okay. So here I will tell what is the pattern that I am looking for. So that is 100 means where I have the alphanumeric value is there. No. In this, I wanted to take out only the numerical values. I don't want the alphas. So I'll enter the sample one that is 100. I'll press enter. I will go back and I'll press Control E. So here I will drag it and here I have the autofill option. So fill series. So whatever the series it was given, it is doing it. No. Is it last one? This one can be given. Here it is not working. Just try if you are able to do it. This one last 3 digits. So if I wanted to take out the middle 3 digits, so I'll give it as 165. So the middle digits I'll give 165. I'll go back and I'll press Control E. So here it is taking out the middle one. So here if I wanted to take out the first alphabet, means M, T, W, whatever it is there, I wanted to take out only those things. So I'll press M, press enter, go back and press Control E. Okay. So here I wanted to take out the last 2 digits, last 2 characters. So that is AY. So I'll type AY, enter, I'll go back and I'll press Control E. This one also it is not working. Just try if you are able to do it. So here I'll try with the first 3 characters. 1. So I'll go back, Control E. Okay, this one it is working. So if I tell B 100, Control E, yeah, now it is taking. So when I'm giving it with the characters, so it is taking. So here when I'm trying it with 4 characters along with the alphas and numerical, it is taking it out. So when I'm giving it only for 3 digit, it is not working. And here when I'm giving the first 3 characters, it is taking. So if people can try it. Is everyone trying? Are you able to follow it?
Yes, ma'am, completed.
What about others, girls?
Doing, ma'am.
Okay. So you understood now why we'll be using the flash fill. So when a list of things it is given, I wanted to take out from that, this one a particular pattern, I wanted to take it out from that particular detail what is given. So that time I'll be using the flash fill. Done, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, any doubt in this? Understood, right? Flash fill, when it will be used?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll go to the next slide, that is transpose. So under the paste special only, we have the option called as transpose. So here you can see my data, what I have given is that it is in the vertical format. Okay. So the same vertical format, I wanted it to be copied on the horizontal basis. So that time I'll be using the transpose. So for that, I'll select the range. So now my data, if it is bigger, I cannot keep on dragging. So what I can do is I'll click somewhere in between my data and I'll press Control A. So Control A, it will select the entire range, entire table it will select. Okay. So now I'll press Control C and where it has to be pasted. So I'll select the cell where it has to be pasted. I'll go to paste option and here I have paste special and here I have the transpose and I'll click on OK. So my data will get copied. So which was in the vertical basis, it has been copied on the horizontal way.
Ma'am, can you repeat again?
I'll show it once again. So in order to select the range, I'll first click anywhere. Anywhere I want, I can click it and I'll press Control A. My entire table will get selected. Okay, the range is selected now. I wanted to copy. So I'll press Control C. You can see the moving lines are coming. So now I have to select where it has to be pasted. I'll select the cell and I'll go to paste. Under the paste, I have paste special and under the paste special, there is transpose at the bottom. So I'll select it and I'll click on OK. So the range will get pasted there. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it right? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how many people have attended the classes? I will stop it here. So I'll wind up the class now. So we'll just have a glance that whatever we have covered today. So Excel interface we saw, what are the things that are being taught in the previous class and all. And then we saw the shortcut keys for it, that is clipboard shortcut keys. And then we saw the characteristic of the cell. So how to apply the formatting and how the data will be accepted by the Excel. So when I'm entering the text number, when I'm entering the booleans, and when I'm entering the error from a formula, how it will be entered. Then we saw editing data. So how to overwrite, that means how to make a cell into edit mode, and how to apply the undo and redo, how to apply the find and replace using the shortcut, and how to apply the go to, and how to apply the go to special along with the shortcut keys we saw. Having any doubts in this?
No, ma'am.
I'm editing
Next.
cell.
Sorry, editing means, see now my cell is like this. I have clicked it here. Now I have to get it into edit mode. So just like that, when I start typing also, I'll get into edit mode. So if I wanted it to be done with the shortcut key, so that is F2. So if you are using the laptop, you should press Fn, then press F2, the functional key. You can see the edit mode. The I-beam cursor will appear, which will show that your cell is in edit mode. Okay. Understood, ma?
Ma'am, why is this basically done?
Why is this?
Ma'am, why do we do this?
Means when I wanted to
Why is
show
this done?
when I wanted to show manually, I can edit the cell. So just I'm entering the data like this only. So I don't know what is an edit mode of the cell. So in order to show that one, we'll be using the shortcut key. So now when I'm selecting the cell, it is not in the edit mode. So how am I getting it into edit mode? There is a shortcut key for that also. That is F2. So F2, wherever your IBM cursor is. So just think that it is in the last of the cell. So I am taking space. Now I am just typing in. So from wherever your IBM cursor is there, from there your details will, your data will be entered. Okay. So next we have copy and filling. So how we can copy and fill the data in the original format, in the only on the values or only the formatting. And we saw how to random fill the series. So this one also people understood, right? So random numbers, how to enter the data, random numbers using the function called rand between. And we did formatting. What are the different type of formattings and how the text will be taken and how the date formats will be entered. And then we did the flash fill. Flash fill, so using the control E key. So control E, using control E, how to take out the patterns which I am looking for. If I wanted to take out only the 4-digit pattern, or if I wanted to take out with the alphanumeric pattern, if I wanted to take out the middle 3 digits, and if I wanted to take out the first letters or the number of characters I am looking for. So like that, I can take out the details using control E option, which is called as flash fill. And then we saw transpose. Transpose is nothing but the data that is set on a vertical basis, how to copy it and paste it on horizontal basis. So that we did it using the paste special option. So understood till here? Girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how many
Excuse
number
me,
of, yes ma'am?
ma'am. If the data is in vertical form, then is it same to do it for horizontal also?
Yes, now I wanted to change it from horizontal to vertical. I'll select the range. Okay. I'll press Control C and where I wanted to paste it. I wanted to paste it here. I'll go to paste special. Here I have paste special option, transpose. Okay. It got pasted in a vertical basis. So from vertical to horizontal or from horizontal to vertical, vice versa. You can apply it anyway, any of the ways.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So how many people are present today?
Ma'am, 15 students.
15 are there. So who and all
Yes.
are absent? Girls? So who and all are absent?
Ma'am, I'm not getting the names of all the students.
You are not able to see.
Yes, ma'am. Like I don't know their names.
We are not able to view them.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, girls. So any doubt in today's classes? No, no.
No, ma'am.
So we'll be having the next session on Monday at the same timing, 6:30 to 8. Okay. So thank you all. Happy weekend.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.